What's going on, guys? Entice here, and today I'm bringing you guys a little bit of a different video actually. Today's video is obviously on Black Ops 3, as you guys can see, and I'm going to be making a class setup gameplay tutorial thingy matitty, yeah, as you guys can read from the title. Now at the moment you're looking at the best gun in the game in my opinion, and in many people's opinion, with that sexy Entice camo, the Razorback. Now, I said that retarded, the Razorback, what the fuck is that? The Razorback. Okay, so now I'm firstly going to run through the other guns and how people what people argue. Now I haven't used the Vespa or the Weevil. I have when I've picked them up, but from what I've seen, the Weevil's pretty underpowered. It's got a really good rate of fire. It's good for close quarter situations, but it's not the greatest gun to use when you're playing on maps like what's it called? I'm really terrible with the maps. The one with the water and the waterfall and shit. Like maps like that where it's bigger, it's not really great for it. And the Vespa, I haven't really seen much used, but from looking at its stats, it doesn't look like it's going to be all that great. Like obviously, it's got low accuracy, it's got high fire rate, which obviously is going to be really good for close quarters again, but I'm not too sure, I haven't used the gun. But in my opinion, the Razorback is the best. But then I'd probably say the Kuda is not far behind it. Now, this is a gun which isn't the greatest from range, but when it's mid to medium to close quarters, this gun straight up tears. It's got really good damage, really good not really good fire rate, but it's good enough to be able to tear people up and shit. So it kind of reminds me of the KF5 from Advanced Warfare. Yeah, and then the other guns are the ARK, the Man of War, and the M8A7. This gun's really good. I might upload a gameplay with that. But yeah, so that's my opinion on the other guns. So the Razorback, let's get into the class. I just fucking stuffed that all up. Okay, so we'll put my camo on real quick. Sorry, So I personally don't run a red dot sight. I think the iron sights are perfectly fine how they are. I just prefer it that way. My attachments run quick draw, obviously, so you can get the first bullet on people. Always a big part in the gunfights. If you get first bullet, then you're basically going to win if you don't miss your shots. The second one I use is F&J. Now that's obviously optional. You don't have to use F&J. You can swap it out for the group or something. But I just think it's better to be able to more damage through walls and even just more damage to the person in general, it feels like. The third attachment I use is extended mags. Obviously you need to get the wild cards for these as well to run the extra attachments, but extended mags, I think it has 30 bullets in its clip or something like that, and then it goes to 42 when it has extended mags. And although 12 bullets doesn't seem like a whole lot, it really, really does help a lot with the, you can get an extra kill or two with that extended mags without having to reload and stuff like that. And then the last one I use is rapid fire. Now people always think, rapid fire, oops, I got really extended mags there. People think rapid fire is going to ruin the gun's accuracy and shit like that, but it honestly doesn't. This gun is so overpowered that you can just chuck anything on it and it'll be good. But those are the 4 attachments I use for it. Now, I don't run a secondary, don't run any lethal or any tacticals. Stuns are really OP, but I'd rather run 4 attachments and sacrifice my stun, if you know what I mean. I just think it's better that way. Now, for perk 1, this one's kind of optional. I personally run Flak Jacket because I constantly find myself getting killed by grenades, the compound bow as one of the specialists, the war machine, shit like that. They still kill you, but they do a lot less damage. They have to be direct hits pretty much to kill you. So I think Flak Jacket's useful. Now, a lot of people use Sixth Sense, but personally I find that really annoying, I guess. You look at your radar and it kind of distracts you. I felt like my eyes were on the radar more than they were actually on the game, on the map. And so I always constantly found myself looking for the red things and then getting shot in the back or something like that. So that's why I run Flak Jacket over Sixth Sense. Now for the second perk, you guys can run whatever you want, but honestly I just think that fast hands is the most useful thing. Swap weapons faster, don't really need that much because I'm not running a secondary. But the aim fast after sprinting, that is so helpful, especially with a submachine gun. So that and quick draw, it's ridiculous. You're pretty much going to get first shot on people, well, depending on your reaction speed, but most of the time you're going to get first shot and outgun them hopefully. So that's why I run fast hands. Now the third perk, as I was saying, I used to run a dual kind of perk 3 greed or whatever it's called. Is it perk 3 greed? Yeah. And I used to run Gung Ho with it, but honestly I don't think Gung Ho is all that useful. Yeah, hip fire your weapon while sprinting and deploy your equipment and shit like that, but I don't really think that's useful. I thought it was really good at first, but I don't really see any use to it. Blast suppressor, I know how every time you use your thrusters, how there'll be a circle on the radar, but honestly that circle is so hard to see. Well, it's not hard to see, but you don't really take notice of it, so I don't really think there's any point in blast suppressor. Now engineer, that's always good for equipment and score streaks, but not many people use equipment other than the flash and the frag or the Semtex because you don't unlock anything really before for the beta level. So I run awareness because I obviously use a headset, and as you'll see in some of my gameplays, sorry I'm talking really quick, you'll be able to see where I like turn on people and I can hear people through walls, just because this game with awareness is really, really good to sound hall, and like you can really hear your enemies. So that's why I use awareness. So basically that's my class setup. I'm going to throw in some gameplay at the end here. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. It'll probably be a streak or something that I've got with this gun. But if you guys did enjoy this, and if the class does work for you when you give it a go, let me know in the comments section below. Fuck, I'm talking really quick, so I'm stuffing up. Sorry about that. But yeah, so leave a comment, leave a like if you enjoy the class and all the gameplay at the end. And I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.
Target down.
Securing A.
I seen a lot of shit I shouldn't have, but never forgot it though. Brothers on the corner selling
locked
like
down.
it was nothing.
UAV ready
I was
for
just a
tasking.
youngin', but this type of shit I seen before. Y'all see a white boy, but my daddy
Enemy took
I just
Bravo.
wanna spread love, they want me to bleed slow. I just wanna keep the peace and help people. And some of this money that I look to the people. So if you hating on me, goddamn you evil. And just don't understand, cause I'm flyer than Knievel. Been through a lot of shit, but I keep it on the check. Bustin' in them streets, but I keep it cheap though. I ain't in the
advised,
fairy
hostile
tale,
UAV
just me,
incoming.
ho. Only thing I talk about is that
Spotted
I heard
down.
you got a fucking problem, bitch, I bet I beat. Ain't no need to reach. I don't need
awaiting
peace.
orders.
I just kill them with kindness. Yeah, we need to got it. Peace, show me what up. Back down. They think it's a game right now. Yeah. Game right now. Back where I came from now. We gon' live it up. Back down.
Securing
Think
Charlie.
It's a game right now, but it ain't the same right now. Know my name right now. Back where I came from now. We gon' live it up.
Securing C.
And watch every Grammy just to see who they nominating. So successful they probably say I sound with Satan.
C
But I
locked
got God
down.
on my side, always down to ride.
Losing
Don't
Alpha.
get it twisted, I ain't perfect in the least. I'm still all up in your
We
girl
lost
jeans
A.
like a crease. Matter of fact, like a
Enemy took
genetics.
Bravo.
Records coming
Enemy
out, they're so
down.
Securing
repetitive.
B.
Shout out my homie
Overhead.
Rap pack, shut out. It's all
UAV
love.
on standby.
Bravo locked down.
They never thought I'd make it shooting for the stars. Yeah, I'm a born soldier, but it's a cold world. Shout out my homies that know I can get my old girl. But that's a touchy subject like a freak swope.
Vision
I heard
post.
them from we got a beast though. Keep it rap pack.
Hostile
Till the beat
UAV
go.
above.
You might not get the flow now, let it seep though. Fans know my lyrics deeper than the steep flow.
Smoke check.
All up in them, that shit is irrelevant. My mind is like to the hell of it. I don't give a fuck. My mind stays celibate.
Hellstorm control.
Television, rapping in the hell of it.